Hi friends, welcome to Guru Gyanam. It's all about home science. Today I am going to explain you about financial management and planning and it is part 2. In its part 1, I explained you about what is income, what is family income, type of family income like money income, real income, direct real and indirect real income and psychic income. So when we have an income, then we need to manage it, isn't it? Because money or our income is a very valuable resource to achieve a target or a family goal. So income management may be defined as a planning, controlling and evaluating the use of all type of income. So what is the purpose? Why we need income management? The purpose is to simply get the greatest satisfaction from resources at hand. So, families may have equal income but have different needs and desires. Therefore, every family must plan their expenditure according to their own needs, goals, or desires. For best possible income management, it is necessary for families to identify, recognize, and analyze all resources available to them. So, for managing an income, we must plan a budget. Many times you listen this word budget क्योंकि 1 फरवरी को आपके अभी जो फाइनेंशियल मिनिस्टर हैं वो बजट कंट्री का बजट प्रेजेंट करती हैं. सो अ बजट is a plan for future expenditure, or you can say it is an estimate of income and expenses during a particular period of time. Clear? So budget is considered to be the most common tool of planning for best possible use of money. What factors affect when we want a successful budget plan? There are some factors which affect them. So budget should be realistic and flexible. Clear? It should be suitable to the groups for which it is prepared, and there should be a quality in control and evaluation for each step of execution. So when we plan a family budget is a record of what you earn and spend. Or we can say, in other words, family budget gives a detailed record of total income and expenditure of a family during a particular period of time for which it is being prepared. So there are some steps in planning a budget. First step is to prepare a list of common commodities and services required by the family members during the budget period. Grouping of related goods and services together proves to be helpful. So while making a family budget, the following grouping can be helpful, like food and related costed, housing, household operations like fuel, utilities, education, transportation, clothing, taxes like income tax, property tax, there some medical needs and personal allowances. Next step is estimate the cost. Once the requirement list is ready, when you make your requirement list is ready, then estimate of the cost of each item along with estimate of total expenditure. While doing so, general market trends must be considered. For example, if prices are showing an upward trend, sufficient margin should be kept to cover such increases. Next is estimate total expected income. So, while making a budget, it is always better to list income under two handlings, that is, assured income and possible income. The budget should be ensured that necessities are taken care from the assured income and the nice but not necessary items can be obtained from possible income. Clear? Next, to bring expected income and expenditure into balance means there should be a balance between expected income and expenditure. Sometimes expenses are more than income. There are two ways to bring them into balance. First one is either increase the income, for example, taking extra job, extra work, clear? Or second one is cut down some expenses which are less frequent, which is not necessary. We must cut out that expenses. Clear? Next step is check plans. Check plans to see that whatever they have a reasonable chance of success or not. The plan should be checked in light of the following factors like need of the family have been met, provision of emergencies, a special fund may be kept aside for emergencies, national and international conditions such as economic recession, war or pandemic. The long-term goals of the family are taken care of. Clear? So these are the basic steps for making a family budget. Now just take a look on the advantage of a family budget. Planning enables a family to take an overview of the use of their income. Proper distribution of the family income for satisfactory living, valuable means of comparing various items. It also helps to live within one's own income. It also helps to save for future because we know what is our income, what is our expenditure, how much we have to save. It also encourages conscious decision making process and it serves as a financial guide of the family. Now, control in money management. It is very important point that we must control when we are managing our money. In process money management, controlling is the next step after planning. Control is financial management is usually of two ways. First is adjusting wherever necessary. Clear? And second is checking to see how well the plan is progressing and first one is checking to see how well the plan is processing and next is adjusting wherever necessary. So when we are checking to see how well a plan is processing, then it is important as it tells how one's plan are progressing and where adjustment are needed. There can be two type of check. First one is mental and another one is mechanical check. Mental checks are usually established by breaking the allocation into units which can be related to actual expenses. For example, rupees 1000 may appear to be a reasonable amount for a student, but if she has to purchase a pair of shoes, a new dress for a festival and a few books all at one time, it is obvious that He or she has to take extreme care in the selection and price, keeping in mind the total money available. Therefore, in mental checking, one can clearly visualize the items a specific amount must cover. When we are talking about a mechanical check is one which a person set aside a certain amount of money in cash to be used for a particular item. Like many homemakers have a food purse, wallet, envelope in which monthly allocation for food is kept. All good food expenses are carried out from money in that envelope. Quick disappearance of the money shows how rapidly the money is being spent on food. Clear? Next is record and account. Record and accounts is a written format. Clear? It is a written format which shows the distribution of money after expenditure have been made. So such records can be quite casual, such as keeping an account of daily expenses or paid bills, or another is formal and detailed account. For a family, the purpose of records is to show the distribution of money spent and to compare the amount spent with the amount allocated to a particular group of items. Clear? So generally a single sheet method is considered to be simple and convenient method of record keeping. Here is a sample. This is a single sheet record of monthly expenditure. You can take a look. It shows serial numbers, category of items like food, grocery, milk, fruits, etc. Second group have containing housing, rent, repair and loans. Third one is about clothing for children, adult or school uniforms. Fourth is for education like fees, stationery, books. Fifth is for medical and sixth is for any other expenses. So here three main columns. First is amount allocated, where you write down your amount which you want to expend on that type of item. Next column is amount spent, how many amount is spent on that, and last column is total. Clear? So this is a single sheet record for monthly expenditure. Now just take a look what are the advantages of record keeping for a family. When we are keeping a record, what is this advantage? Monthly expenditure can be compared with the spending plan and shows us where adjustment must be made to avoid excessive expenditure. It also helps in identifying those categories or subcategories where expenditure is too high or too low. This in turn enables us to make better future budgets. Some records keeping methods need bills and receipts to be maintained. Thus, a proof of payment is at hand in case of a poor product or service if one wants to lodge a complaint. Single sheet method is a simple and flexible method for record keeping. It helps to maintain a balance between income and expenditure. Achieve family goals become easier, and it also helps in comparing the prices. It also serve as a guide for current and future expenditure. Next point is adjusting and evaluating wherever necessary. So adjusting the plan is very important to keep it on track. Clear? Adjustment may be needed if the original plan was ineffective or unrealistic, or due to factors beyond the family control like any emergencies, unplanned shopping, or inadequate checking mechanism which do not tell the family that there is a considerable gap between the plan and its execution. Clear? Last one is evaluation. Evaluation is the final step in the process of money management. The satisfaction derived from expenditure is one of the most important means of determining the success of a budget. Evaluation is done in light of a specific goal such as obtaining values of the money spent, being able to pay bills on time, providing for future and improving economic status of the family. So this is all about today. Thanks for watching Guru Gyanam. It's all about home science. If you have any query, then you can write in comment box. Don't forget to like, share, and obviously if you are first time you are watching my channel, then please press the subscribe button. Thank you so much, and get ready for its part 3.